Hi, I'm Dr. Luis Angulo, and I'm a chiropractor and an ART specialist. Today, I'm going to discuss the alternative exercises to the Smith machine squat, the leg extension, and also the sit-ups. The first exercise we're going to discuss is the squat. The squat can be done loaded or unloaded. Today, we're going to discuss the squat doing the unloaded version, meaning with no weights. So the first thing you have to take into consideration then is that you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart or slightly wider. And then from there, you will have to point your feet straight ahead, okay, or about 10 degrees rotated out, okay? So I prefer to do them with my feet straight out. Now from there, then the first thing you got to do is then pretty much hinge your hips. So I'm going to just turn around and I'm going to show you guys what hinging means. Hinging basically means sticking your butt out. That should be the first movement while doing a squat. So I stick my butt out, and as I'm sticking my butt out, I keep sticking my butt out, going, and then you're going to see that my knees, okay, bend. So now I want to come down to where the hips are slightly lower than the knees, okay? So now we're going to do that again. So now, again, hips are hinged. I stick my butt out. And then as I'm coming down, I'm keeping my knees out. And then I come a little bit below my knees. My hips come a little bit below my knees. And then as I come up, then I squeeze my butt. I come up to full erect position. Now, I'm going to show you looking straight ahead. So again, I hip hinge. My butt is going out. And then as you can see, my knees, I'm keeping my knees out. I don't want my knees caving in. And then you go all the way down, and then you come back up, and then you squeeze the butt. Now, you could do this holding a weight in front of you. This is called a goblet squat, but I'll leave that for another day. Okay, now the next exercise that I want to discuss is called the Bulgarian split squat. This is a great exercise for the legs and also for the glutes. You can find a bench or a chair. So today I'm going to use a chair, something pretty solid. So the first thing we're going to do is then place one leg on top of a bench or chair, whatever you have. Okay, get your foot a little bit in front of your body. And then what you're going to do then is you're going to start to lunge down or squat down with the one leg. So again, the whole idea is to get the hip slightly below the knee, and then you're going to press up with the heels. Okay, so then down, and then just press up with the heels. Now, the way I was just doing it now, I'm just coming straight down. My body is straight. You're going to feel it into your glutes, into your hams. Okay, but there's another way. If you want to feel a little bit more or target the quads a little bit more, just lean a little bit forward and come down. Okay, now, one thing I forgot to mention is that when it comes to lunging or squatting, as you're squatting or lunging, your knees should never go past your toes. Okay, the knees should always be behind. So let me explain again. So that's the reason you stick the butt out. So that way the knees, if I drew a straight line, my knees will never go past my toes. That way it keeps the knees safe. Okay? So that concept can be used with squatting and or lunging. Okay, last exercise is the plank. The plank is a great alternative to the sit-ups. So basically, you're going to follow me to the floor, okay, and you're going to lay on the floor, put your elbows right underneath your shoulders, feet together, and then just basically lift yourself up. You don't want your butt up to the air, nor your hips down into the floor. Try and keep the body as straight as possible. Now, a couple of things to do here is then you're going to squeeze the lats, which are the wings. So you're going to pretty much bring your shoulders back, and then you're going to squeeze the butt. And then a great exercise to do with this then, or a good system to do, is 3 rounds of a minute hold. So just to hold this position for 1 minute. And believe you me, you're going to feel your abs. You won't need any sit-ups to get your abs looking pretty good. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'll be sending more videos in my upcoming newsletter, so stay strong and healthy. Thank you.